student of mine thinks she has found the cure for some truly horrible things, but I don't think she understands the costs. My student recently submitted this to me for her midterm paper. A junior on pre-med and track. She's a bright girl with a bright future. However, I have become deeply concerned for her safety. I think I made a mistake in assigning her topic. I may have put some lives in severe danger. I'm not sure what to do, what can be done, so I'm putting this here as a cry for help. I posted the paper below, word for word. Please read it. I don't know what else to say. When I signed up for abnormal psychology class, I was expecting learning about OCD, anxiety, personality disorders, the works. What I wasn't anticipating was to study addictive disorders for this paper. Well, maybe addiction in the typical sense, but not like this. Not people so addicted to something that they will do anything to get it. To commit acts so horrible, so utterly vulgar, to go beyond your average junkie looking to get a fix. To kill, to devour. It seemed beyond belief. Until I began my study. Joseph Alexander Baker is perhaps one of the most gruesome cases I have ever heard. This man suffered from extreme affliction, an addiction on the most extreme level. When shooting up wasn't enough, he thought all was lost. He needed more and more to get high, and so he turned to a new drug, pure dopamine. I'm not talking about your typical get some exercise and eat well, or even some kind of supplement. No. Joseph was far beyond the reaches of these minimal amounts. He needed more, and he needed it fast. According to articles on him, he began to research the best way to harvest this dopamine. Humans produce it naturally during pleasurable experiences, and in theory, he could have gone this direction. But Joseph also had a fascination with pain, with a history of parental abuse. Who could blame him? What sealed his fate was when he discovered that pain could also produce dopamine. He decided to begin to farm dopamine this way, by inflicting severe pain. He spent some time collecting supplies to harvest his crop, and started with just one person. Found a homeless girl, all alone, and unsure what to do. He took her in, promising her drugs. When he got her alone, he gave her the needle and she shut up. But what he had her inject was not her drug, but rather acid. It began to course through her veins as she screamed in pain. And through his complex process, which, for obvious reasons, has not been disclosed, he harvested her brain's chemical response. As you can assume, soon this was not enough. Joseph began to collect more and more of his livestock, and harvest bigger and bigger crops each time. He found ways to keep them alive, diets that allowed them to produce greater quantities, all while feeding his addiction. While this paper is to study the psychology behind this man's actions, I found myself intrigued by the science of it. As someone desiring to enter the medical field, I wanted to know just what Joseph was doing. I took it upon myself to investigate. Academic honor be damned, I did some research in some less than credible places and found Joseph's method. And fuck if he wasn't onto something. I am a true scientist and cannot take something from a word of a criminal. I have to test this for myself. Variable controls, strict schedules, and constant observation are necessary to see if there is a human way to produce this drug in such quantities that it could become useful. Perhaps it could cure chronic pain, help relieve addicts of their burdens, or solve some medical mysteries. I have to know. I have to know how Joseph, after being placed in prison for life, is still alive at 125 years old. This man looks maybe 70 and has the health of someone in the mid-50s. I think he may have discovered something, and I would not be doing my due diligence if I did not look further into it. I am aware that this may be frowned upon by some, but all good ideas have opposition initially. I can return when I have found something of which the benefits outweigh the costs. I thank you for introducing me to this concept, and hope you can understand my further absence from this class. I am disturbed by the brevity in this paper, if it can be called that. But what I found more disturbing is the lack of understanding my student has for why this is wrong. I know nothing about her whereabouts, and I know she is incredibly intelligent. She won't be easy to find, as she herself is not an addict. She can take her time and pace it out. I am reaching out to this community in hopes that someone, somewhere, has seen something odd who can help me in keeping an eye out for her. I want someone to help her, but I fear if this goes on much longer, someone may have to simply stop her. Okay, thanks for listening. This is just an attempt. I might upload this to a new account because I want to try doing a few let's read or something like this. I just want to try because I had this blue yeti and all. I figured might as well try to improve my reading and stuff. This one was written by You Insomnia Storyteller on R No Sleep. All credit goes to the author. I'm sorry, I just wanted to use this as like a test to upload to YouTube. So thank you all for listening, and I hope I will make another one that I can share with you. So I hope I'll see you again.